All right, week 8, we have the match of the weekend, TSM versus Cloud9 here on day 3 on the Sunday. Already bans coming out for TSM, Olaf and Callista. Targeting Blabber, just having that Olaf be banned week after week after some success earlier in the season. Now Cloud9 matching with some jungle bans. Spica has been playing the Nidalee and did have it banned against him in FlyQuest. FlyQuest did ban it out, and also now Cloud9 also banning it out. Going to follow up with a Xayah ban on Double Lift. Looking to take out that Xayah Rakan combination.
What do we got here?
We got the bans out. Broken Blade with first pick.
So Olaf, Callista, Ezreal.
Yeah.
Xayah, Nidalee, Graves.
So if they go ahead and pick Set, that is for Broken Blade most likely. Could be for Spica though.
So we're gonna see a most likely there it is.
Yes. We were wondering what Cloud9 was going to pick, but going with the Ashe Volibear, you know they're going for big CC, big team fights.
The craziest shit is Double is gonna beat up Sven. I'm interested to see what Treats goes.
Well, he picks Caitlyn right into the Ashe, and you know you're picking into a soft counter to yourself, so that is really interesting. Wow. Double Lift does know the matchup really, really well, because that's one that you see fairly often. It's been a soft counter for a long, long time, many years.
Very wet, and I both say that Caitlyn. Oh, that's a.
I like the Morgana pick.
That's a bot lane.
Because you have the Black Shield, which is going to do really well with Ashe in the lane. And picking the Morgana is also great against Volibear, because Volley's got to run at you, and having your binding is a great counter for that. You can also Black Shield whoever Volibear goes on to prevent the stun from going out. When you see the Karma here, this is a flex pick. It really, you could see Niski in the mid lane.
I have a feeling like we're gonna see the Vulcan Karma. The speed up for Ashe to fight around the Caitlyn Morgana.
It's gonna be interesting. At least it puts the question. It's the same thing with the Set, where at least it puts the question of you don't exactly know where he's going. You could say Broken Blade has played previous games on Set, and that's why you think it's going in top lane, but you don't know 100%. So the Galio's primarily getting played in the mid lane, so that tells me they think this Karma is a support Karma. See if they were going to see another mid lane ban go against Bjergsen here on the Cloud9 side. Maybe a Syndra ban would probably fit.
Oh yeah.
But doing the Sylas, which is for the solo
Syndra. Lane. Pick that Syndra.
If you're TSM, picking Syndra here gets your solo laner. But you could save that last pick, that mid lane last pick. Could pick your jungler here, as I'm assuming Set's going to go top lane. Connect him for the top. Here Cloud9 is going to go ahead with their 4th pick before TSM is going to have the next 2. Expect them to pick their mid lane here and save the top lane. But Kennen would be the top lane pick. Would be for Licorice. Yeah, a Syndra here would work really well. So if it really is picked, you have to pick AP. You don't have enough AP on your team just yet. You need like an AP jungler, kind of like an Elise, a Gragas. So if this is locked in, it means it's going to be set jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing.
Water column.
And that's the power of the flex.
That's a column. That's a column.
And we're going to see with this final pick, we're going to find out where this karma is going to go. Zero would make a lot of sense. Niski's going to play for the late game. Going to have the scaling, lane clearing, Azir. Bjergsen's going to try to affect the skirmishes in the side lanes with the TF pick.
I just want Treats to play good. Like for TSM, for TSM to succeed in the upcoming playoffs, they need Treats to start playing way better than Biofrost plays. And right now, I have yet to see any difference between Biofrost and Treats.
I'm sure Double Lift is begging for some bot lane synergy, hoping to find it with anyone. And really, you were thinking it was going to be with Biofrost because of their past success. But remember, that was multiple years ago. The game's changed a lot. Players have played with different bot laners.
He got worse. He played with worse bot laners, got worse, picked up bad habits.
He has had some seasons where he's kind of been like a middle of the pack type of support, but also years that he has not looked good, more in the bottom tier. But Treats is going to really get to show it. Morgana, you really do get to show your skill expression.
Yeah.
Those long bindings are game
Here's
changing.
we're about to see something weird. So TSM doesn't really... There's just a structured team. And this is going to be a structured game. Nobody's doing anything wild off the bat. Everybody's just locked down 5 across.
Yeah, both are doing the spreads. Does look like Blabber is going to start his red. So look for him to... They're going to clear this ward out. Oh. So they are being seen. They do know Blabber is going to start on this red side. But when you start the red here, you're looking to gank bottom, most likely first, around the 315 mark. Let's see what he ends up doing.
Yeah.
Normally you start the opposite side, so you can let your bot lane get a little bit of prio in bottom and get that level 2 advantage. Or that you see that there's a possible gank attempt on the other side of the map. Blabber's going to go into the Raptors.
Bjergsen,
We're seeing Spica doing buff to buff. So he's level 2. He's doing his blue buff right now. Now he can either do his Gromp after the golem there and got level 3, or he can gank immediately. And he's going to decide to do that Gromp. He's going to hit level 3.
okay, Treats, like...
Sven got a small CS lead already, being able to push the wave in.
I think Vulcan's just a better support.
Interesting that Double Lift went Doran's shield on Caitlyn, and Sven went the more aggressive Doran's blade route. There's Sven, happy to take that trade. We were talking earlier about who by the end of the season is going to look to have performed the best between these mid laners, Niski versus Bjergsen.
You and I had a conversation this where we talked about how we think that majority of Cloud9's a better team all around than TSM, but Cloud9 picked lane bullying fucking champs, right? And TSM picked more of a team fight, like work together type comp. So it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. They're the second and the third place team here. Week 8, jostling for playoff position. The first 2 spots get the real advantage in the format this year. So you're aiming for either number 1 or number 2 spots. So one of these teams is most likely going to miss it out. If you have Team Liquid continuing to be consistent the way they are, they don't seem like they're dropping games like Cloud9 is. They've dropped 2 games in their last 4. TSM's look progressively better as the split has gone on. Although they've had a mix-up with their supports. Biofrost being benched. Treats now stepping up from the team. And here, landing the stun. Broken Blade with the Aurelia being able to get onto the Licorice, who uses Flash there.
Hey, Broken Blade. All right. TSM needs this to happen.
This Licorice going to come right back in the lane. Blabber did just clear out a control ward, so Broken Blade knows there's 2 top.
Yeah, it's some jungle shit. Oh, Bjergsen blows. Holy shit.
Niski giving a lot of respect there, flashing out early before Bjergsen can throw out a skill.
Oh.
Spica
Okay,
down 10 CS in the jungle to Blabber. A whole level difference as well. So when you're looking at these 2 teams, we both agree that C9 has the overall better teams. When I look at the differences, I see the difference in jungle and in support.
Years.
And that's where you see C9 having the advantage. You have to be pleasantly surprised with the pickup of Vulcan. Really, it was a big money transfer, and he's proven to be an excellent fit for this team. And they've been able to dominate the league ever since this pickup. Blabber has kind of fallen into his own as well. League MVP, and now he's coming up with another great split. He's rocking the volley bear. At 6 minutes 20 seconds in, this dragon's been up already for a minute and change. TSM's pushing the bottom wave and is immediately going to go for it. Blabber's on the other side of the map, continuing to get his CS lead.
That was a strong play.
They get the first dragon, the mountain dragon, but Blabber hit level 6. So look for him to clear this red buff. And then either clear one more camp or back immediately. He has a bunch of gold, probably enough to get his Cinder Hulk. And you're going to see him go into a lane with level 6. Let's see if he decides to go top lane. Bjergsen with the slight CS lead on Niski.
Surviving this too.
Niski getting the push. There's good damage. Bjergsen does have the corrupting pots though. 3 charges. He just used one. And so far, C9's been able to have the push on the bot lane. Got a slight CS lead. And they're racing to level 6. You'd like C9 to hit that first as well. But we saw some good early action from Broken Blade. Let's see if he can actually chain it to a kill. Here, he's putting the ult out. Bjergsen's going to help with the TP. He's landed the gold card. Broken Blade going to be able to help Bjergsen get that first kill. Let's see if they're going to transition
you
to a
got
Rift Herald or
cards
whether they're going to
too.
go back to mid lane.
Okay, Treats. Welcome to the fucking show, Treats.
You're seeing Double F level 6, but Treats is not. 6 is for Cloud9, and we're going to see some of these plays. We missed the play on bottom. So here we're going to see the gold card. I thought Broken Blade was going to end up with that kill, but it went to Bjergsen.
If he sucks in, like... I gotta find out what
Sucks
that...
in that gut, you know? Just
I gotta find out what
put in
that...
that beer belly.
Oh shit, Blabber just fucked
TSM
him
health bar is
up,
getting decimated.
bro.
C9
Blabber,
cleaning that
bro.
up. Kills going
Blabber.
around. Licorice got a kill. Blabber got a kill.
That was Blabber, bro. Look at the...
And it doesn't look like that Rift Herald is going anywhere. Looked like TSM got the takedown on it, but then losing the team fight to C9. And watch this AoE ult that gets initiated. There's Set getting the CC onto two opponents.
Decimated.
But Blabber not going down at all. Being able to tank that through. Gold fairly even with the first dragon going over to TSM. Very even game. You're looking up and down, and there's not too many leads. One where you can say there's a definite lead for C9 is in the jungle. Volibear at a much stronger point than Spica's Set. He's already got that Cinderhulk Jungler item ready, so he can take any 2v2s that get offered.
Oh, doesn't check the bush.
Gotta hand it to that vision still remaining. The TSM side, that control ward still providing info. And there, Set being seen in the jungle. They see exactly where Spica is. So here you see C9 starting to motion towards the bot side of the map. Blabber going up towards the red ward of TSM. It's not up just yet, but they have two control wards, two vision wards down on the bot side of the map. And you could see a bot lane dive here. The camera's not going towards it, but you're seeing pings all down on the map. And all the ults are up. Dragon about to spawn. Gonna be a wind dragon. The push right now here for C9. There's Niski with the ult. Being able to get Bjergsen back into Blabber.
God damn.
Gonna finish off that kill. And let's see if it's just dragon they go for. It looks like it. See if Blabber decides to go dragon or continue on down to the bot lane. And here, the ult reliant on Sven. Treats does have the answer though with the black shield. And he's waiting for it right now. There you see Blabber starting the dragon off. And you should be able to take it with Niski pretty fast. It's going to tie it at 1-1, meaning neither team's going to get the soul too early in the game. And how entertaining. We have the Ocean Soul. These teams are going to be going for the next two Ocean Dragons. Then the ever-coveted Ocean Soul with the highest win rate. Getting that constant regen. Still about another minute left on these turret plates. There's the first turret plate taken from Broken Blade. None other of the rest of the map there for his team. C9 winning in that part so far. You have no dragon coming up for another 4 minutes. Rift is going to be a little bit sooner than that, but nothing really to fight for. Especially with these turret plates going down. You're not going to see any big team fights here in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Licorice trying to keep up and farm in the top lane. But he's down 30. And we're going to see a gank because Broken Blade's pushed out. Labra's going to sidestep the stun. Early ult from Licorice. He's not going to have this up for when the fight really starts. But here, going to get caught on the stun. But he's going to ult out.
That's good.
TSM getting the better of that one. They're going to be able to stay and continue to push this lane. A little bit of dirty farm here from Doublelift. He's played this game a long time. He knows he can get some farm on the side of the map there. He's trying to maintain the same levels as Sven is getting.
Well, what are we going to do here?
Pretty much on spawn. TSM's going for the rift. Retreating when they know they've been spotted. His scuttle is a good target. And I like the decision from TSM not to stay for this Rift Herald. They're not overcommitting. And here they get to find a play on the other side of the map.
Doublelift and Bjergsen hooking up.
Handing over Doublelift his first kill of the game. He's working towards that Infinity Edge, pushing out this bot lane solo. He should be able to get it on his next back. Things looking really up here for TSM. What was that? Are you asking what do you want to know?
You want to know what I hear when I see that type of thing from Bjergsen?
What do you
Everybody eats at the Bjergsen table, okay? It is his table. He owns half the fucking part of the team, right?
Yes.
So everybody eats at his table. Nobody goes hungry.
You get to go and you get to have the owner of the company come in and offer to serve you personally. What an honor for Doublelift.
And then you take the CEO or whatever, the manager home.
Yes, the company president, I think.
Yeah, the president.
Yeah.
That's not a bad day, bro.
She got out of that without any major repercussions.
She screws up. It's whatever. It happens. It wasn't good. Like, she totally screwed over Dardoch.
Who I got to hand it for TSM, but Dardoch did end up in a good spot for him and is in a starting role.
Playing pretty decent too.
Like to see it.
Not great, but
just like how you like to see this game dead even here after 17 minutes. Gold even, Dragons even.
Like, still, Volibear is probably the one strong. Like, even Broken Blade has more CS, enough CS to make up for that one kill that he's down.
Yep, he sure does. But in the jungle, Blabber's got both kills and a CS lead. And you see he's a level up on Spica, so he very well could look for this Dragon Smite fight. Spica's able to take it. Gonna give TSM the Dragon lead. And here, Licorice's gonna go in for the ultimate. He's gonna have the Slice and Dice. And it's gonna have a partial right into the field, but it's gonna be countered here by Broken Blade.
What's going off? He's smashing. Double smashing.
Doublelift being unanswered in the back.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a triple for him? Is that a triple? Triple for Doublelift. Does he got the ult left for the quad?
Treats?
Come on, team. Come on, team.
Treats?
And he did not have the ult left. Bjergsen not able to land. But team fight win coming from TSM. 4-0 on the Caitlyn. Got that Trinity Force finish. Made a second BF sword.
Just watch double up in this.
So there the stun lands onto Volley, who ults the other way.
Double F gets stunned, flashes. E W's him.
They're set with an excellent ult from Spica. Really good job. He's the one who got that AoE.
Yeah.
And then Double F cleaning up there at the end. Team leaving it for him.
Well, I think that like he took the stun from the Ashe ulti, came in, he flashed, E'd the cannon and W'd, and stunned the cannon too. Like it was just.
There you see the team fight damage. A little more evenly spread out for TSM, but C9 heavy on this Ven focus. Doing the primary amount of damage on his team. I'd like to see Niski doing a little bit more damage in the future team fights. Mid lane's still up for C9. TSM's pushing it out. Arrows out. It's going to hit the Broken Blade. Be able to get out, but a big ult here from Set. Spica is going to kick Licorice back into the team. Blabber is in, but already a team member down. Licorice is down here. It's a 4v5. TSM does have the advantage and decide not to go in, even with that binding landing. Very patient play from the TSM squad. They get the transition to this top lane. Double Lift and Bjergsen working together again. The dynamic duo.
The greatest duo in NA history, hands down.
Who's Batman and who's Robin in that combination?
I think Bjergsen has to be Batman. Well, I don't know anymore, bro. Double Lift's got more wins. Double Lift's had better performances at Worlds.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's debatable. It's a fun conversation.
Double Lift's knock out of groups. I think Bjergsen has.
And there, Essence Reaver picked up second for Caitlyn. It's a build that has not been around for too long.
Oh, it's been a while, Rav. No, it's not really. It's like the build I use on MF.
Yeah.
I've never seen it really built on Caitlyn.
No, because you get a fair bit of cooldown reduction, 20%, I believe, and Caitlyn's never been one for cooldown reductions. Normally damage and attack speed.
Some mines and nets, I guess, now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use it.
Blabber's going to go ahead and take this scuttle by the Baron. It is 22 minutes, so Baron is up. Either team posturing towards it just yet. There's Bjergsen being able to land the gold card, but Licorice is going to get out of that one. Going to hand the blue buff over to Bjergsen. Dragon's up with TSM already focused on it. Bjergsen's going to start it. Having Licorice flanking here onto the top side, but he's not going to be out of vision coming from that angle. Blabber's more than happy to try to 50-50 it because he's able to take it. He's going to ult in. Doublelift is going to have the shield. Black shield is going to enable Doublelift to do damage from the back line, but the Azir wall is going to prevent him from doing autos, but Alt's going to be able to pick it up. We're having 3 kills go over for TSM. This is the 3 for O, and this is going to be the team fight that they were looking for. Bjergsen not able to finish that one out. Once again, coming a little bit short, finishing off these end of the fight kills, but they're going to run right to Baron, and TSM breaking this game open like the piggy bank with the proverbial hammer.
Okay, like think about this, Rav. They're both playing like different forms of the same jungler, right? Blabber jumping in with the volley, trying to explode the team with AoE. Set doing the exact same thing. I just actually just thought about it. Pretty much basically the same type of combos. Like Azir more of the team fight, Gears push catch.
And here the engage onto Spica and Doublelift. The Ash arrow hits Doublelift expertly. Sven's starting that fight off. Blabber comes in, but by now the black shield is on, and that counter ult into 4 members is really what did it.
Same fucking thing.
Spica coming out huge in these team fights. I gotta hand it to this rookie jungler. Definitely not looking like a liability, looking like his team's MVP. Him and Doublelift fighting for it right now. Gotta hand it to Treats as well. No deaths here on the bottom lane as of yet. TSM with the clear advantage.
He's not bad, bro, but
doesn't this make you excited going into the final weeks of the season? Playoffs just around the corner. These teams jockeying for these first 2 positions.
I told you, if TSM can beat Cloud9, I will accept the fact that they're a decent team. That they're ready to go to playoffs.
Gonna bring them up to 11-5. Gonna bring Cloud9 down to 11-5.
This is a red panty type of night at the Yo Yang Pang fucking household.
He's 5-0-3. Got the CS to match. Really, if he's allowed to do damage in the back of the team fight, C9 is not going to win any of them. Gotta find out to take out the Doublelift.
If you watch the player cam, you might see Doublelift pointing at Lena in the background, telling her to get ready.
Gonna get the poundage on.
Red panty. Aloe vera. It's happening.
Shea butter.
Uh-oh.
6,000 up now. The TSM squad extending their lead. They still have Baron.
I'm liking Broken Light, bro. Like, oh, here it is.
He started with the early trades.
Yep.
Licorice having an uncharacteristically bad game.
I don't. Is it bad, or is he just getting punished by Broken Blade? Because Broken Blade's not playing bad, man.
He's getting punished, but Kennen did see set out there. There were still picks left for TSM, but he did see the set out there on the map. Had to know it was a possibility. Blabber's going in, but he's not going to be able to stay alive long enough for his team to follow up with the damage. And you've seen this so rarely throughout the year, but more recently, C9 on the back foot, about to lose a inhib. TSM moving around the map as a team well. Not giving C9 a lot to work with. They've only lost 1 turret so far, just in the mid lane. TSM's area of control is large, and they're projecting their power onto the map. Doublelift's going to get the recall in before this next dragon. 20 seconds up.
Okay, what do we got here? Sven's playing good too, though.
Ben always does the most damage on his team every team fight, continually. If you keep doing that, you're normally doing your job as the AD carry. Uncontested dragon. It's going to be the third for TSM. C9 realizing they don't have to contest this one. This is the last one they can give away for free. And they're going to push out some lanes, clear out the jungle, go get some item resets before moving back out into this map.
Well, what do you think? Impressed? Who are you impressed most by?
Spica. Spica by far.
There's been some words in the scrim halls that Spica was really good. There's good reason for TSM to want him. So maybe this is... He has a lot of these games, bro, but he has a lot of weird games too. Where he plays Riri.
I'd say great games from Bjergsen and Doublelift, but I expected more from those two.
Yeah.
From Spica, with him having a standout game against arguably the best team in the league. And here, on to Niski.
Oh, Doublelift.
6-0-4 now with 4 items. A corrupting pot in tow. Not a corrupting, but a attack damage pot.
Doublelift hurt him, bro. Bad. Hurt him real bad, bro.
Baron's coming back onto the map. Complete control now from TSM. They've got the waves pushed. C9 cannot show 3 bottom. Giving away the 3rd dragon is one thing. Not even being able to contest this Baron is another. C9's deciding that's their best chance of going forward in this game. Take the fight only when you absolutely have to, but if you lose this next one, it's going to be the end of the game. Sven getting his last back in before this big team fight that we know is to come. Expect TSM to push mid and bot. They're the lanes still with towers.
Doublelift went with the Lord Dominic's. Is that what it's called? I think it's Lord Dominic's, isn't it?
Believe so. With the Quicksilver shaft there.
Yeah. He did not get the the Mortal Reminder, or the Executioner's Calling.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't really care about the Volley Bear heal.
There we now see TSM pushing all 3 lanes. We're having Aurelia here in the top, pushing in these super minions, getting them buffed up. TF pushing in the mid lane. Remember, he can ult either of these side lanes. Arrow's going to miss. Doublelift managed to dodge it, not even needing that black shield. But Licorice going to TP behind them. Going to have the slice and dice ultimate. But now, returning is TSM. And they still got full health bars. They're going to be able to return back into the fight. Broken Blade has got Aurelia. Is going to be picking up a kill. And now a second one. Following up Treats, getting his first kill of the game. Bjergsen with the 4th. And only Blabber is up, and that's going to be the end of the game. TSM victorious in Week 8. Going to tie C9's record going into the end of the season. Waff, your favorite team, is looking all kinds of positive for playoffs.
This is it, boys. This is it. We made it. We made it. We're decent.